The hill behind Rocky Point Marina is home to one of the true wonders of the Midwest, a Celtic cross, believed to be the world's largest, carved from its native stone. This masterpiece is a creation of sculptor Greg Harris and was commissioned by Gary Dobie. The original stone was 22 feet by 20 feet and 4 feet thick. The sculpture is ripe with symbolism, with subtle cues paying homage to the connection between nature and the spiritual world. The mystical number 23 is repeated numerous ways in this creation, as is the golden mean. Our local cemeteries have always held a fascination for me. To some, they're places that represent sadness and loss. Others just find them spooky. But in these sacred spots, I find a serenity and peace so pure it defies description. I'm fascinated by the dates on the old weathered headstones. These brothers and sisters were the creators of our history. They founded our towns, constructed our most famous buildings. Some, like these Civil War soldiers memorialized in Magnet, were just passing through our county when fate called them to become permanent residents.
It's kind of sad because here they was, the war was over and they was ready to go home. Argosy 3 was the name of the boat, and they came aground just a short ways from here in a sandbar, and trying to get off of it, jabbed up the engines as much as they could, and boiler blew up, and these 10 soldiers died on the way home.
We honor and remember our citizens in cemeteries with names like Lamb, Bangle, and Wagonast. And we hold a special place in our hearts for those who've paid the ultimate price to allow us the freedom to enjoy the life we do. In 2010, the citizens of Perry County held a special remembrance for 63 people none of us had ever met. The passengers of Northwest Airlines Flight 710, who in 1960 came to their final rest at Millstone between Cannelton and Tobinsport. At the time, it was one of the worst air disasters the world had experienced. Perry County erected a memorial to those who lost their lives that day, on the spot where the plane fell. 50 years later, we invited the victims' families and loved ones to join us in honoring these people we had never known, but who had become a part of our county, a part of our lives.
Chaffin, age 2, all from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Lawrence E. Drummond, age 73, Dale Rapids, South Dakota.
This is just a perfect example of how the Perry County community cares for people who they never even knew. They were complete strangers, and for 50 years they've been sheltering their gravesite and taking care of it and honoring them. It's just an example of how the people in Perry County are just down to earth and real and care about each other.
Every community has its own unique way of coming together in celebration. Cannelton has its Heritage Festival. Rome has its courthouse days every fall. Leopold hosts the St. Augustine Church Picnic. The small river town of Derby throws an impressive 4th of July fireworks display. Tell City holds its annual birthday party, the Schweitzerfest.
Welcome to Schweitzerfest.
Our fairs and festivals are nearly continuous from spring through autumn. These social events are the cornerstones of our community spirit, occasions for us to put aside our day-to-day concerns and enjoy who we are. Every fall, the quiet town of Bristow closes its streets, even closes the state highway that runs through the town, in order to welcome visitors to the annual Antique Car Show.
I've been in charge of the car show for, this will be my third year. Started 2 years ago. Wayne started the car show, will be 21 years this next year. Maybe 13 or so cars here, the first show that they had. It's just grown little by little every year. We'll judge in excess of 500 cars now. We have several come, 250, 300 miles into the show. They come a long ways. We have a lot of people that do just come out here. They don't get their cars judged. They just come out here just to show off the cars and sit with their buddies. And it's just a good time. A lot of good food out here. A lot of people come to the car show. They drive the county roads. They actually go out, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 cars, and they'll just go out and tour the county road. People enjoy that.
And as much as we enjoy admiring cars, we also take pleasure in destroying them. The Perry County 4-H Fairgrounds hosts a demolition derby to coincide with its annual July Fair. We're always coming up with new events to bring friends together. The local wineries of Windsor Wald and Blue Heron have brought wine tasting and outdoor music concerts to our growing repertoire of social events.
Yeah, this is our second year of our WOW concert, Wine Over Water. We do that between Memorial Day and Labor Day. We just have 6 concerts, but the crowds range between 70 and 130, and everybody seems to have a good time.
And City Park in Tell City has once again become the social center of the town, with the Regional Arts Association's Music in the Park and Shoot for the Stars events.